Example 2. Determine the limit of x tend to 2 of x squared minus 2x plus 1. Solution. Now, let's say using Epsilon Delta definition. Yes, these are the questions supposed to be. It's okay. Now, remember to define. By definition, for every epsilon greater than 0, there exists delta depending on the epsilon such that f of x minus f of a is less than epsilon whenever f of x is f of x minus a is less than delta for all x are in the domain of f. Now given x squared minus 2x plus 1 at x equal to, because x tends to 2, so at x equal to, this implies f of x minus f of a is equal to, what is your function? X squared minus 2x plus 1. So you now have x squared minus 2x plus 1 minus f of a. Your a is 2. You now substitute into the function. You have 2 squared minus 2 into 2 plus 1, close your brackets, less than epsilon. So this implies, now from here you have to collect like terms. You have x squared minus 2 squared. So now write x squared minus 2 squared. Now you have minus 2x, you have minus 2 into x into 2. So they are common. You now write minus 2x. Now you have minus changes to plus. You have plus 2 into 2. Now open the bracket minus. This will affect this plus and it becomes minus. So you have plus 1 minus 1 becomes 0. You have plus 1 minus 1, you have 0. So you now write less than 7. So from here, what you have is, you have the difference of 2 square here. You have x minus 2, x plus 2. Now what you have here, 2 is common. You factor out, you have minus 2 into x minus 2, close your bracket, less than epsilon. Now we take the absolute value of this. You have x minus 2, x plus 2. Now see here, when you take the absolute of this minus changes to plus. And you now have plus 2 x minus 2. Now everything here is less than epsilon. Call this one equation 1. Now bet x minus 2 is less than delta. From our definition, you have x minus a is less than delta. Our x is here, our a is 2 at x equal to. So this equation 2. Use equation 2 a1 to half. Now where you see x minus 2, you now use delta. So here you have x minus 2 here, you now have delta 2 x plus 2 is multiplied by this plus 2, you have x minus 2, you now use delta to this, let's close bracket, less than epsilon. Now here you take the absolute of each number here, you have delta into the absolute of x plus 2 delta less than epsilon. Now call this one equation 3. We have to evaluate this, but this is equal to x minus 2 plus 2. Now we have been using x minus 1, now we are using x minus 2 plus 2 because the interval is x tends to 2. So from here, this is x minus 2 plus 2. Now x minus 2 is delta, is equal to delta plus 2. Now since we have this not a fraction, you now say let delta equal to 1. So this implies as well x to be, if 1 goes here, you have 3. So you now call this one equation 4. Now use equation 4 in 3 to get delta into, now in equation 3 you have delta into absolute of x plus 2, where the absolute value of x now becomes 3. You now have 3 plus 2 plus 2 delta less than epsilon. So open bracket, here you have 5 delta plus 2 delta less than epsilon. So you add this, you now have 7 delta less than epsilon. So now what you have here is you divide through by 7. So you divide through by 7. Divide through by 7. So delta is now less than